How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews. Back with yet another review. And, yes. Maryland Stout Chocolate Burn Barrels. You know, there's a lot of things that sound pretty negative. But that does not. So, hopefully it shows improves. And we're drinking tonight. We're reviewing tonight. Heavy Seas. Almost spaced on that. Heavy Seas. It's their Siren Noire. Never had this before. Never seen this before. Don't really get a lot of the barrel-aged offerings from Heavy Seas in my area, but I was down just outside of my area, kind of fiddling around in a couple old bottle shops and stumbled on this fucker and said, let's bring it home, see what she has. And it's brand fucking new. It says 2017 on it, label-wise. And this is just into February 2017. So we're hot off the press with this. So hopefully she shows and proves. As far as what is on the beer itself, label-wise, it says Heavy Seas Uncharted Waters, 2017, Imperial Stout brewed with chocolate and aged in bourbon barrels. Siren Noire, it's 9.5% alcohol by volume. On the back, we have story time, a lot of stuff. So I'll try to rip through this. It says Uncharted Waters explores unique changes that happen to beer when exposed to wood. Each beer showcases a robust style, carefully matched with the wood treatment to produce a range of complex flavors. Vintage dating encourages further exploration of the aging process as much as the voyage as the destination. We hope you enjoy these beers in the spirit which they were brewed. Rich and velvety, this smooth brew owes its full body to liberal additions of imported specialty grains. The roasted malt flavors of coffee yield to notes of mocha, fig, and raisin. That doesn't suck. And Belgian cacao nibs. I'm sure it's not cacao. I'm sure it's just cocoa. And impart a decadent chocolate nuance. Bourbon barrel aging finishes by adding tones of vanilla and unparalleled flavored experience. Unparalleled. Sorry, I butchered that. Then it goes into the clean water fund. Basically, portions of the beer go to, funding operations for clean water, which is pretty cool. And that be that. On the back here, we have a code of 16233. I'm not sure what that means. I'm sure there's some kind of dating in there, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's 2017, 9.5% alcohol by volume. Label-wise, that's cool. I dig it. Nothing too crazy. You know? Yeah. I like Heavy Seas. I like their barrel age program, especially with some age on it. So, hopefully, newer shows some goodness. Let's give this a good pour. So, you're talking about bourbon, you're talking about chocolate, you're talking about stout. You're getting, a little adjuncty, but you're pretty much staying to the basics. Pinky finger, malted malt bell head, receding super quick, and it's pretty dark. It's not the darkest beer in the history of mankind. You glean a bunch of brown, a little bit of mahogany around the edges, but yeah, he's pretty dark. Let's see, give that a swirl without spilling it. I've been spilling some beers as of late. Not much there. A little bit of kind of muddled, kind of non-sweet chocolate. A little bit, ever so slightest bit of like a little bit of a smoky kind of barrel. A little bit bigger now. And I couldn't really give you a spirit. It's kind of has this like this sour milk quality to it, actually. Almost like a stale quality. It's basically what I should say over sour milk. So yeah, not too good on the nose. I mean, that thing is pretty uninspiring. So yeah, she looks good. She smells suspect. Let's put it that way. Let's dive into it, see what she has. Cheers. Definite chocolate in there. You get a really nice chocolate. But it kind of bleeds into this like synthetic marshmallow. Chocolate synthetic marshmallow. there's like a roasted malt component there, but it's not like it's combated by the synthetic sweetness. That sweetness that I get in from that marshmallow and that chocolate is like synthetic, so it's kind of beaten back that kind of roasted maltness. I If this touched a barrel, I'd be surprised. Yeah, that's pretty inspiring stuff. Were they expecting this to sit? I don't see how sitting would help this out. It's just very cakey, very confectionery, very uncooked battery. You get marshmallow, you get chocolate. Like I said, there's some kind of bittering malt in there, but I can't really reach it because of the sweetness of the fucking chocolate and the marshmallow. No bourbon. If there's barrel there, it's a subtle smokiness in the back, but I still can't even get to that. But even if that was diminished, the barrel would be very, very small. Yeah, this is pretty uninspiring stuff. Pretty sad actually. Like I said, like I like Heavy Seas. I like their barrel age program, especially aged. But the last couple non-aged barrel offerings from them has kind of left me a little bit wanting. So I might have to revisit my thought process on this. Maybe it was just I was getting the aged ones and they work for me, or maybe the brewery changed it. I don't know. But at the same time, this beer is a solid pass for me because it brings nothing overtly horrible. I'm not like spitting it out or hating the crap out of it, but at the same time, it's just just kind of a whole pile of meh. So yeah, let's talk about it. It's one of the better barrel aged stouts I've had as of late. Absolutely not. Definitely one of the worst. When I pick up random beers and I take, I'm on a fixed budget just like everybody else, so I'm not out there throwing money at every beer. And I saw this and I said, you know what, I'm gonna give this a whirl. It's gonna be quite a little bit before I throw money at a barrel aged Heavy Seas because last couple and this one really takes the cake, so not that good. Valued availability, it was $10, which should have told me something. $10 for a bomber of a barrel aged stout, so maybe it's my fault for picking it up. Availability, I don't find it close to me, but I was about an hour and a half away from me, south in Pennsylvania and all the way to Philly, but just outside Philly, so I'm sure the closer you get to Maryland, the easier this is to get. And just say, if you like what, will you like this? If you like synthetic adjunct laden beers, if you like it turnt, because you're talking about a 9% beer, it's a bomber for $10. It'll get you lit. And just say if you didn't want to know how uninspiring a barrel aged beer can be, because that's kind of where this one lands, and it sucks. It's bummed because I wanted it to be good, but it wasn't. So there you go. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the review. It's more than I did. Hopefully, you enjoyed this. Check me out places, and hopefully see you next time.